All right, we're recording. So who would like to start our recap? 3 sentences, go.
Oh, jeez. Where did we start off? We already had our little Musharna friend, right?
Yep.
Mushara friend?
Yeah.
Okay. And as we were, leaving, red spores were taking over everything. Just a miasma of them. And that was kind of freaky. Um, had a whole talk about who's coming with us, and we decided that most of the druid cult people wanted to come with, so they did. And then we land on, what was the name of this island?
Lamith.
Nemeath, and it was dead. Despondent and dark. And as we got onto it, ghosts attacked us, and honestly beat the shit out of us. We managed to win, but oh boy, close call.
Beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think you were the only one that was fine,
I feel like we should put
Yeah.
asterisk, beat the shit out of everybody except Marlene.
except the rogue, except the cling to shadows.
Except for the rogue, who
Yeah.
hid a lot.
As rogues do.
Except for the rogue,
And,
who was being a rogue.
Yeah. We beat them back. We came to this little guy, and he was just kind of staring into a pool until we get to the back of him. We get to him, and we see that the back of his head has been eaten out, something like that.
Yes, somebody had carved out the back of his skull and had eaten his death spores, basically, is what they were called.
Yeah. And so someone's killing the seals, and yeah. And I can't remember if we did anything else there.
Also,
No,
I think we figured out that those red spores are actually spreading over to every other island.
Yes, they're going everywhere. It's becoming a plague of the astral, ethereal sea.
I mean, we've already turned it off. Might as well plague what's left.
Sure.
I don't think this one's our fault. Or my fault, actually, but you know.
Or at least
So-
not directly.
New
At least not
plan,
directly.
get the sleep demon in here and let him deal with the spores. Them deal with the spores.
Because that can't go wrong.
Right? Just get really high.
Too bad equal a good, right? That's how that works.
I mean, 3 rights make a left, so why not?
Yeah, we just need to... So we have the spores as an evil. We have the sleep demon as an evil. And I guess Nox exists as a third evil?
I don't
Seems
think
pretty,
no,
seems
it's not
pretty
evil
evil
to
to
evil.
me.
I thought he was neutral, but you know.
I kind of
Neither
take
here
him
nor
as
there for me.
evil in like a cosmic sense more than like a personal sense, you know?
Yeah.
But like, in the same way, like Cthulhu's evil. That's kind of how I got Nox, anyways.
I never met Nox, so I don't have an opinion on him.
That is true.
I mean,
just
he
kind
seemed
of-
decent.
Imagine a rather Chthonian disregard for much of anything. Until he escapes and has his own interests.
Fair.
I think the one thing that was he did say basically he got locked away because of a prophecy that everybody was terrified of, and he let himself be locked away. He's like, sure, whatever.
Like, fine. And now
I
he
think
hears about the suns and radiance that never go out, and he's like, oh, interesting. I should check that out. We're all like, uh-oh. Except for Marlene, who's like, okay.
No, this is fine. You guys are just worrying a little bit too much.
Says the light eater.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
I mean, literally used his power to, kind of kill this universe. Potentially. Oh well.
And so we begin in this little glade full of these pink and light blue spores. All the trees are covered in this short-haired fungus. And this little hollowed out little man is in front of you, staring blankly at a little pink pond full of electric looking fish. Tiny little fish, but fish all the same. You've come to realize that whoever's done this has eaten essentially this thing's brain. You recall the original Mashura Ka talking about how he would eat the death spores of the Mashura to become the next Mashura. And considering the way it was described, this might be something along the lines of that. But now you have a choice as you stand here and you look at this dead kid. Or do you have a choice? I guess that's up to your characters.
If I'm not mistaken, weren't we also given a message from like the lady on the ship that said something's crawling up the side of our ship?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty certain that
doing
happened also.
it. It was like, oh shit, we need to get back to the boat.
Yes, there was a moment of something happening at the ship.
I believe we need to go back to the ship.
Correct.
Rushes towards ship.
Alright, so you begin. Are you making your way back to the ship with haste, I take it?
Probably.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're not gonna make you roll anything. You're just gonna trundle through this forest, kind of giving no craps when it comes to breaking branches or just destroying anything in your way. As you barrel through, find your way back to the rowboat used to get here, over the myriad of corpses and the scenes of battle, the frozen planks and sea foam that's still kind of around. And you start rowing back to your boat. Can I get a perception check? Fine. Snails. Snaffle sees all.
Snaffle knows all.
I've seen your intelligence.
Hey, for a barbarian, it's the highest it'll probably ever be.
Probably. Gizmo knows a lot of very, very specific things. And Marlene knows everything Gizmo doesn't.
Marlene sees everything in existence.
Gizmo's eyes are just closed. I can't see. I have been blinded.
Wipe the oil, bud.
So
Windshield wiper comes down to wipe the oil.
a little wiper comes, wipes the oil out. As you jump into the boat, Marlene and Snaffle, your eyes, all 7 of them or more between the two of you, immediately turn towards the boat and this panicked message that Nain had sent. You can see crawling up the side of the boat from the depths of that inky dark water is some kind of vine, would be the best way to describe it. It's just a half dozen of these thick, ropey things that are just growing incredibly rapidly over the starboard side of your ship. The port side, however, seems to be unaffected.
And which side is facing the island?
Well, it's right now. It's your ship's kind of facing prow on, so you're seeing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's to the point where like it growing on the ship is starting to cause the list a little bit, though it's not taking on water. It's just listing under the weight of these vines. Alright, so you guys begin rowing. You get back to your ship, and as you get closer and closer, you look at these vines, and you can see that they're covered in short little spiky hairs. Like a dozen little blades of grass. And between each of these little blades, occasionally you'll see a spark, a flash of light. Or hear the distant hum of a discharge. Something is electrical about this growth. That, while it is listing your ship, still is not currently dragging it down. How are you getting back on your ship? presume you're going over the port side. You could climb the vines. They are easier, but they are spiky and electrical, so that might be a bad idea.
Oh, kind of like the fish in the pond.
Gizmo's looking at something.
Yeah, probably
I
gonna
have-
go up the safe side.
Yeah, safe side. I might have a spell for this, but it would only work on one person.
All right. Let's see. I'm not gonna go and give me athletics checks actually. Snaffle, I'm pretty sure is going to blow this out of the water.
Not as good as it could have been, but not awful.
Gizmo
Oh, gee.
is also gonna blow
Oh,
this out of
no.
the water. Double nat ones. Congratulations.
Oh my god. Well, today's my day to die. I see how it is.
Yeah, like you scurry up, Snaffle, and immediately you just. But it's like more of a jump, and just pushing yourself up and over, than it is actual climbing. Marlene, you kind of scamper up the side, shortly behind Snaffle. You're having a harder time of it, given the slickness of the ship and how wet it is. Gizmo cannot seem to climb. Gizmo, you climb, and your fingers cannot find purchase on the ship. You will need to have a rope lowered down to you.
Help me. I am in need of assistance. I have nerd arms.
Yeah, I'll lower down a rope for you.
I was not built for physical movements.
You missed the
I
double
guess,
nat ones from Gizmo.
I see them. Holy nice.
Yeah. I can't see anything and I can't climb ships.
Oh, I was muted this
And the
whole
nat
time.
20 from Marlene.
You've been muted the whole time.
Stoic rolling
Yeah.
privately.
Oh, my bad. Did not realize I had that set to private still from last session.
Just rolling death saves. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, just hanging out, no big deal.
He doesn't want us to know his stats. He's the real villain.
Well, he had a +8 to that roll, so it was very hard for him to get worse than Marlene. Impossible even to get worse than Marlene. So yeah,
I mean, look like Gizmo.
like eventually, like Snaffle kind of just looks over, like a rope is thrown, and you're able to crawl your nerd-armed ass up the side of the boat. Meanwhile, Snaffle and Marlene, you're the first two on top of the deck. You turn and you see those vines. They've grown up to the top of the deck and stopped, and there's a half ring of sailors and druids, your newly acquired crew. Sort of, they've got weapons out. They're kind of like waving it. A couple of them are shouting at it. None of the vines are making threatening motions. They just seem to have grouped together into one sort of large tendril and seem to be just swaying, giving off a soft little cloud of spores. Can I get nature checks? You've seen a lot of spores lately, so maybe you can recognize these. Good to know we're keeping that natural one thing rolling, but with a different person this time.
We
I
all
think you
get to, we passed the nat one around.
Take my
Worst
curse.
kind of hot potato. Yeah, like, nobody's really able to tell the nature of this thing or what kind of spores it's giving off. Though you do know it's giving off these gentle red spores. They're not nearly as thick as the ones that have been swirling around in the atmosphere. These are smaller and finer spores. But this tendril is kind of gently waving itself towards someone and releasing a cloud of spores like it's trying to get them to inhale them, and they're just not having that. Your crew's like backing up. They're not like idiots, complete idiots. They don't want anything to do with this. So
Yo,
at this
Gary, you
point,
want to like talk to this thing or something, man? Can you do that?
ah yes, Jerry.
Gary.
Mary.
I don't even know anymore, man.
So many G's. Jerry, who's on Snaffle's back, just you can feel his attention slipping and sliding, like it's more like just a ball rolling around in like an empty an empty pool. Just this big soggy lot of not much going on there. It seems like whatever that he's been breathing in has now gone past the hallucinated point to where it's Jerry's a little catatonic right now.
Maybe
Well-
it wants to talk with us.
I don't know about that much.
I have an idea. Improved Jerry looks to his zombie. Go touch it. Go touch it with your 1 HP.
Zombie Jerry, like, looks at you, looks at the tendril, and then just wanders up to the tendril with all the mindless abandon of a zombie. The tendril seems to notice Jerry, wafts itself over, and then just poofs a cloud of spores into the zombie's face. Jerry stands there, not moving. The tendril seems to sway in place a little bit and then move on as if it had other things to do than stare at this dead thing in front of it.
Well, that didn't work.
Nah.
Well, I
What
guess
was it
I'll be the
supposed to do?
sacrificial lamb and see what happens. Snaffle will wander up to it.
Alright, but if you go weird, I'm pulling you out, okay?
Totally understandable.
Just like tap my brain with my just feel like a telekinetic, like, you know, a hand that's about to grab you back, but isn't there yet.
Alright, Snaffle, you wander up to this cluster of, like, the ends of these 6 vines that are listing your ship, and they move up to your face and, like, almost like they're staring at you, even though there's no facial expressions. It's just 6 vines forming into one point. And then they open slightly, a little poof of red spores flies at you. And you breathe them in, I presume?
Yes?
And then when you do, you can feel this sense of communication wash over you, this sense of your mind like touching something else. Sort of like when you were at Sporeheart and you breathed their own spores in the first time that allowed you to communicate with them. It's a very similar feeling that washes over you. Oh, hi.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering if one of you was going to talk to me. Who are you?
Well, my name's Snaffle, and we're looking for the Masharna.
Oh, it's I'm a Mashura. I don't know any Mashurna. Is that like me, but not?
Maybe I have the name confused. Name check, everyone. Is that right? Is it Masharna? Marsharna?
It's a Mashura.
Bashura.
Mashura?
Mashura.
Okay, so I was wrong.
It's literally
Nope.
mushroom and Ashura mushed together.
Musharna's the Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
And it's not
Totally
even a
forgot about
mushroom Pokemon.
Nope. But it's a dream Pokemon.
Yep, looking for you.
Oh, you found me. So, what are you guys doing here? I can see that you have a lot of these druids on your ship, and I was just wondering if you were doing something bad.
No, nothing bad. Just trying to collect all the seals.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I've already got a couple of them. I'm just looking for the other 2.
Which 2 do you have?
Oh, I have the one that's in me, and then I have the one I took from the other part of me I found. Now we're together.
Oh no.
Do you know what happens when all of you combine or collect?
Yeah, I become the Mashura. I become the
Oh.
thing that the druids took away from me. I become myself again.
Well, it sounds like we're actually trying to do the same thing.
Oh, really? How many pieces of the seal do you have?
Well, we have one with us, and we know where the last one is.
Oh, and I have 2 of them. Oh, that's so cool. You think you could bring me the one, and then we can go get the other?
Can you just come with us? That way we can go to where the gate is as well?
I could, but I'd rather have all of the seals before I move out from my island. You see, everybody here kind of wants to kill me, and I don't know why.
That's weird.
It's a little strange. I'm a very small thing.
While this is going on, I'm gonna let everyone know it's safe. It's just trying to communicate.
All right, man.
Mm.
All right, time for more spores in our lungs then.
I'm sure that's healthy, right?
Might as well get all of them. Gotta,
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
cut them all, right?
Guess been coughing up mushrooms for months.
You know. Such is life when you're a mushroom aficionado.
Gizmo, who doesn't breathe, just looks around as you all just keep inhaling all these spores. Ah, I see. I'll just check on the little guy, make sure he's okay. Gizmo goes off to see where our seal of a Musharna is.
Your part of the Mashura is beneath decks in their room, playing with a deck of cards with a couple other sailors who are teaching him 1, how to swear, 2, how to swear funnily, and 3, how to gamble.
Oh no, this is perfectly fine.
Yeah, no. Gizmo sees no problem with any of this.
Can confirm that is what sailors would be doing.
Yep. Bradley will just snail forward, breathe in the spores, let them settle, and then be like, "Sup?
Oh, hi, a new person.
Yeah."
A new snail touches the beacon. I mean the spores. Marlene will join you.
Oh, there's so many of you now.
Why is your voice like the little Mushara dudes?
Because we're part of each other. I need all the
Yeah.
other parts of me to come together so we can be whole again.
Wait, is this tall tendril plant thing what you look like when you're not a small mushroom kid?
No, that's part of some spores I'm growing between the islands so I can reconnect my old sources of power.
Oh,
I've been doing this for a while. I'm almost done, but I wasn't able to finish until all this craziness started with the light because the druids would always come and cut me up whenever I got too big.
Oh, poor thing.
you're from one of the other islands, eh? Which island are you from originally?
Oh, they stuck me in the middle of Atacor, surrounded by a sea of evil spiky grass so I couldn't escape.
Nah. Why did they put you specifically there?
Oh, that's because, well, they cut us up, you see. And I'm in 4 pieces, well, 3 now that I've eaten the other one.
Oh man, that was you. You just carved his little head out. Why couldn't you just absorb him in a less grotesque and terrifying way?
Oh, it's because of our mind spores. They only release on death. We didn't feel any pain. Like, I mean, we're the same person. All of our memories are one now. We're almost I feel like I'm halfway. I feel like I'm halfway together.
You're halfway there.
I mean, I
Living on
guess
a
that
prayer.
checks out.
It's the most whole I've felt in a very long time.
I didn't know the other ones felt unwhole.
That's because when they cut us up, they put all of the memories, all of the non-childish bits into one. And then they stuck that
Yeah.
one on an island surrounded by parasitical fungus so they couldn't escape.
But you are escaping, so look at you go, man.
Yeah, they didn't expect me. I'm pretty awesome like that.
Yeah. Did you know why they did it?
No, I think they were just scared of my power, or they thought that I might open a door they didn't want open, so instead of, like, you know, asking me not to open it, they just broke the key, and I happened to be the key, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty right. There's a big old demon behind the door, apparently.
Yeah, I wasn't really planning on opening the big demon door.
Well, we might need that door open. I don't know.
Oh, you want me to open the big demon door?
Well,
I
supposedly that's the only way we can leave this
don't know. Yeah,
place.
Oh,
unless you can find another way.
you want to escape all the dark. I understand the dark is kind of scary, and it's getting darker all the time.
Marlene is just standing there
Darker?
like, yeah.
I thought the turn it on, turn it off again thing was supposed to, help over time.
I what? Sure has no idea what you're talking about.
Yep.
I didn't notice any changes in the darkness level when I was doing it.
Yeah.
I just know that
Oh.
I don't know. The sea doesn't whisper anymore. There's no light to it, and everywhere the darkness grows.
The sea whispers?
It
Or
used-
whispered?
Yeah, I grew my roots through the water. It's poisonous to most people, but I kinda got used to it. It was comforting. Sometimes a wave would wash over you, and it felt like you were listening to people singing. Other time it was just weird, strange emotions, but it's just been quiet ever since. Ever since the dark came.
Right, my bad.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I would like you guys to help me if you want to. I can help you open the big door.
well, we got you two, and then we know where the third is, and we know where the fourth is, and there's four of you. Another question: is there any way to do this without you eating and becoming one, or?
Oh, no, I kinda need to be me. You don't really get to cut me up into multiple pieces and still expect me to function as a normal thing. Like, if I cut you into 4 pieces, could you dance?
Probably.
I don't think any of us can dance as one.
If every 4 pieces of me was alive, they could dance individually, right? Because the guys were alive.
Yeah, I guess they could dance, but they'd only be able to do the worm.
Are you making a snail joke, man? Because that's pretty good. I like it.
I don't know what a snail is. Is that what you guys are supposed to be?
Yeah, we're snails.
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah.
see you. I just kind of get like a taste of your emotions behind the words. But you guys sound like you're pretty okay. You're not trying to kill me, are you?
No.
No, in fact, we want a way for all well, I guess now 3 of you to like live harmoniously together.
That'll happen once we become whole again. See, I think you're thinking us as 4 different individuals, but that's not the good way to think of it. We're just pieces of a whole.
Would the other ones think that way though?
I think they would. The other one gave me permission to eat his death spores before I did. I don't know
Okay,
why the
well-
other one wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, you got permission. That's okay. I think.
We've been broken for so long. I don't think any of us wants to stay this way anymore.
Yeah. All right. How big are you, buddy, for you to come with us?
Oh, my main form is just a little bit bigger than the your version of the Mashura, I'm sure. I also have many miles of underground routes, but you don't have to carry those. They're kind of me, but not me.
Okay. So you want to join us then? You guys are cool with this, right? I think we're
Yeah.
cool with this. Yeah.
Yay!
Mar?
All right.
You could find me on Atacor whenever you're ready to move on. Come and find me when you're ready.
Oh.
I'll come open the doors for you.
Sorry, man. I thought you were like right here, ready to join us right now.
Oh,
All right.
no,
This is gonna be a
this
little
is-
longer, but that's
This is-
cool.
This is part of those miles and miles of routes. You know, I'm
Yeah.
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 Anyway, I'll let your ship go now. It's starting to sort of tilt in a.
Well, you're grabbing our entire
looking at all the sailors kind of panicking still as this thing's slowly kind of dragging the ship to the side.
Oh.
And with that, the vines sort of disengage away from the ship. And with a heavy splash that sort of sends the ship rocking back and forth, crashes down into the dark water. We still have the spores, though, so we can talk if you want to. Just say, hey, Mashura, so I know when to listen. I have a lot to do, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make preparations for the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah!
We heard that like there's a Mashura on the other side of the gate. That closed the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. There was another Mashura, but it's not like us.
Oh?
No.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's a... Well... When the first druids cut me up, one of them took my spores and became the false Mashura. That's who's been leading Sporeheart this whole time. Not me. It's supposed to be
What?
me.
That little guy that looks like you?
No, that guy is part of me. I'm talking about the Mashura that went through the gate.
Oh. Why would he go through the gate himself and leave everyone behind
Because
and
he's
also
a coward.
be a bastard?
I don't like him. He cut me into 4 pieces instead of talking and asking me to do things. That kind of person.
Why did he do
Mental. This
that?
isn't happening physically, but mentally, this like little mushroom's like getting real close to you. I don't think a good person would do that. Don't you, Cat?
Weren't we told that like the one that went through the gate was like the little guy's dad or something like that? Or
That's what we were told.
I have been cut up for a very long time. I don't know what lies have been spoken.
Oh. But like I still don't understand why he wouldn't just stay here. Why would he close the gate behind him? Why would he put himself toe to toe with that demon thing? Why?
maybe he is the demon thing. If what
Ooh.
this little guy is saying is true.
I don't get it, man. Anyway, are we going to Atacora now?
No, I think this one came from Atacora.
Yeah, this one's not here now. He's still in Atacora. He's just speaking to us through his like miles of vine.
Oh,
Oh, the spores now. The vines are gone.
The miles of spore. So yeah, I guess we make way to. We were told Atacora was bad spore land. We take it on. We bad. Was that because of the spiky grass?
Correct.
Oh, okay. So we just don't take on any of the spiky grass. Wait, Mushara, you have any advice for like avoiding the spiky grass?
Oh, yeah, that stuff's pretty much everywhere, but I took control of it.
Oh, so you can make sure we don't touch any of the spiky grass.
Even
you
if
control
you
it.
do, it won't give you parasitic spores unless I want it to, and I don't want it to ever.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Can I like insight a kid here?
You
Be
absolutely
like,
can, yeah.
wait. How much is he just like putting on an act just to get our us on his side? It's kind of my
Great question. Great question.
yeah.
All great questions.
Just to keep it honest, I'm gonna make a social roll
Sure.
instead of assigning a DC on this guy.
Sure.
All right. You're basically kind of taking this conversation. You're the only one that's questioning, and you've probably got a right to question. Some of this seems a little too easy for you. Some of it seems to be a little too convenient. You feel like there's pieces of this story that might be missing, or there might be pieces of the druid story that's missing. Because this story kind of paints the druids in a bad light. And the druid story didn't necessarily paint themselves in the best light, but it wasn't nearly quite so well,
Horrific.
yeah, it wasn't so quite so downright diabolical as this one.
Just like I'm tearing this thing apart so I can usurp its power and do my own thing and then isolate myself from everybody. That's why I'm confused. You know, be like, it doesn't make sense. If he wanted power, he could just be powerful amongst a group of druids now. But
But-
instead, he sealed himself on the other side of the door.
But there is an undertone that this Mashura really, really does want to kind of be whole, and you do get the feeling that it kind of wants to be whole, and it doesn't care how. It needs to. It's like the driving force behind this thing's motives. You get the feeling is it needs to be itself again.
Yep.
And whether
Do
you're
I
a,
bel-
you're a help or you have a feeling that if you're a help to that, great. But if you become a hindrance to that, it won't be great.
We're in danger.
Do I know whether? Can I like insight whether it was honest about, telling me if it had gotten permission from the other little guy?
Yes,
his
but you
death
also
spell.
have the feeling that it probably wouldn't be too hard to convince these little Mashura kids of anything.
yeah,
So
they're like
that's- it's
very
like a give,
gullible.
it's like a give or take. Probably did get permission, but if this thing were evil, you think it wouldn't take much to have if a truly evil thing wanted to talk this kid into doing something that might not necessarily be the greatest for itself. That being said, you don't really know if this thing is quote unquote like that or not. Gotta love these insight checks. They're like, it's almost as many questions as answers.
No, it's good. I love it. It is, but it's good. I love it.
It's
So what-
definitely
You got like all the memories of the past in there. What was life like when you were the dude, man?
Oh, you mean like when I was the Mashura?
Yeah.
Oh, It's because when I was Mashura, I don't think I was the nicest person originally. I was kind of like the ruler of this entire archipelago, and it was all covered in mushroom spores, and I was kind of the main mushroom king, queen. I don't really know what the right term is for that, but I was the main mushroom leader. That's why they called me the Mashura.
Nah, makes sense.
Because you sure are a mushroom. Yeah. Why didn't they like you though?
Oh, I don't think the druids liked me. They kind of showed up and cut me up. But until then, I just never really talked to them. So, have you talked to them? I would like to know why they did to me what they did.
Yeah, the only story we ever got from them was the door ceiling thing.
Yeah,
Create
pretty
seals
much. Like they wanted to ensure that
out of
the
you.
door was sealed forever.
Yeah. But talking to the druids now that all the lights have gone off, they're just kind of like, sure, whatever. This land's dead anyways. So
It has been a very long time since I've been in pieces. Things change, perception changes. They didn't want the door open, and now you do. So let's open a door.
I mean, if you're cool with wrestling with a demon from the other side,
I don't know if I'll have the power for that, but I can try to get us through the portal as safely as I can.
yeah.
If you help me return to my full power, I promise I will get you through that portal by any means I can. And I'll see you safely through it. Will that assuage your doubts?
Maybe,
Sounds good to me.
I don't know. Do I have doubts? I just want to know about you, man. What would you be like leaving this place too? You coming with us or not? I mean, this is kind of your
No,
home.
I need to stay here, even though it's getting very dark and very scary. Something needs to put the light back here.
You can do that?
Somebody needs to try. I don't know. I don't know if I can fix the light, but my spores have light, and for now that
Yeah.
might be enough.
I mean, all right. That is pretty noble. Thank you, kid.
Thank you, Snail.
Hey, yeah.
I'm sorry I have to keep your friend incapacitated like this. I can't have the spore. I can't have the spore hearts knowing I'm free, or they're going to. Oh, they're probably going to do something bad.
Well,
Oh, he's disconnected from their network.
he is, yeah. And like once we show up with you to Spore Heart or whatever, they're gonna know,
Oh,
right?
yeah. I mean, like, I probably make an entrance. Yeah. I'm very distinct.
Yeah. Are you?
Mhm.
So for all these little guys who look the same, how are you different?
Because
Other than
I'm more
your miles
than
and
them.
miles of. Okay.
I'm 2 instead of 1. I'm halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
God damn it.
Sorry. Sorry.
It was going through all our heads. What does that mean? What would that mean for them? Would they be like, "Oh no, he's got 2"? Like, I don't understand.
All my time here, the people Well, the spores of Atakora have been seen as an evil thing. My spores are now the Atakoran spores. We're the same. They will not enjoy my return. They will think it an evil thing.
Were the spores of Atakora evil?
They were parasitic in nature. They would take over and consume. But I found out a way, because of how long I was trapped there, that I took over the spores that tried to take over me. And now we're the same.
And you have control over the parasite stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Does anybody have medicine trained? Just to add more confused grayness
Yeah,
to this whole
yes, I do. I do have medicine
thing. Roll
trained.
it, Kath.
Not great.
Gizmo does too, but Gizmo's not here. He's currently playing cards with the child.
He's helping.
Do I have
He's my-
medicine trained? No.
Here's my strange memories.
You could use your strange memories.
Also, the fact that Gizmo can't talk to any of these things, so.
So, Kath, you get the strange. You alone get the strange, like, thought in your head of like either this kid's taken over the parasites, or the parasites have taken over the kid.
Mm-hmm. I can control them at any time. Totally. Uh-oh. That complicates things a lot. Oh no.
Yay, skill checks.
How can we determine whether or not who's really in control?
That's the fun part. We can't.
Right?
Gizmo just
What if
whispers in your mind. Gizmo just whispers in your mind. Kill them all, Coop. Kill them all. Eat their
Yeah.
souls, Coop. Eat their souls.
That's not
Turn it off
creepy.
and back on again, Coop.
I mean, it's too late. We've already, this ship has already been infected with the paralytic spores anyways, correct? So they're spreading everywhere regardless, pretty much. I don't know. What do you guys make of it?
Well, I mean, we got to complete our goal one way or the other. So, were we taking him to Sporehar, or are we trying to convince the Mishara in Sporehar to go to him? Instructions unclear.
I had thought we were taking him to Sporeheart,
Got it.
but
Works for me.
Huh? Okay. Ship ahoy.
Chips ahoy.
Yeah.
Mmm.
The cookies that taste completely of coconut oil.
All right. So
Now that I've said that, that's all you guys are going to taste when you bite into a Chips Ahoy now. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, I didn't even. Great. I'm going to buy some and then confirm this
Wow. Wow. Get out here. War criminal Kath at it again.
now.
just coconut oil cookies.
Yeah.
All right. So now that your ship has been freed, your conversation with the Mashura fades away as they begin making their preparations. You're still on your ship, slightly outside of Lamith.
Oh,
with
golly
this
gosh.
bunch of confusion and questions, even more now, lay before you of what action do we take now, if any.
We're going to Atakora, right? That's what I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
That's a good question. I
Gizmo
thought we were
eventually
taking him to, but,
Yeah, so we go to Atakora, grab him, take him over to the other place.
Sounds great.
I mean, assuming his promise to keep the spores off of us is correct, I don't see the problem.
That's why I'm like, we've already breathed in the spores and can be paralyzed at any time. I think. I'm not sure about that. Maybe his strength is, lessened this far away from place, but they're already spreading. We were in Scathis, and they were there, and Limieth, and they're here now. So it's kind of like he's spreading all over. I think he's kind of inevitable. Yeah.
My logic is undeniable, and I am inevitable.
Gizmo comes up from below deck. So, how was your trip with the mushroom?
Oh man,
Eye-opening.
wasn't like wasn't like those ascendant mushroom trips, but speaking with a little mushroom guy that's actually plants and spores is pretty neat too.
I wish I could breathe, then I could probably talk to them. I just played Go Fish with one, and I have no idea how he beat me, but he did.
That's because you're helpful, Breda.
So, what is our next course of travel, Captain?
Well, it looks like we're gonna go pick him up in Edakora.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, we're going to
who was
Edakora.
not Gizmo, who was not here for any of that conversation, because he can't breathe, and it's just like, I'm so. Wait. You want to pick up the thing at the place with the parasitic plants?
Correct.
You do realize how bad of an idea that is, right?
Well, he said he can control him.
Are you sure that was him and not the parasites talking?
Nope.
Couldn't tell you.
No idea.
That's a good idea, but if it's the parasite talking, I think we're all kind of fucked anyway.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
Spreading
could.
everywhere, and we've already breathed it in.
Well, you have. I haven't.
Lucky you.
Hey,
Oh,
I did not
probably
choose to
cotton
not
on
be
your
able to
servos.
breathe.
It's fine. It's all fine.
I mean, if it's really a problem, we could just go there and, well, burn the source, I suppose. One would
Yeah.
say.
We'll figure it out.
Oh man, that's true too. They said we had to kill them originally, right? So if we kill,
Oh, so now you're okay with killing them?
no,
Yes,
bring
but
them all
no.
back together. I mean, like,
They're going to eat
Okay.
each other.
this is what he said to us. He said, "You bring me all back together, so all 4
Mhm.
parts of him join into one, which
Mhm.
then they all get to live together, and he be a Mushara again, and then he'll open the gate, let us out, and stay here to
Keep the lights
do
on,
his
so to speak.
do his thing. Literally, try to keep the lights on. Yeah, that's a good one, Snapple.
I feel like that is too good to be true. Given all the information we have been given while here, when has anything ever been that straightforward?
Correct.
It never has been. But you know what? At least it'll get that fucking gate open.
Then we can finally go home.
Musharna kid can wrestle with a demon, maybe. I don't know. This place might be
Although-
dead already. I mean, Druid Man seemed to think that
Oh,
that this place
yes.
was lost. So
This realm is deteriorating at a slow pace. My
See?
analytics have determined this. This
So
place
if we
is
get the
not suitable
demon
to live in.
trapped in here, then the demon deteriorates at a slow pace.
Fight fire
Gizmo
with fire.
nods. Gizmo nods in agreement, though in the back of his mind is like, I don't think that's how that works, but nod in agreement. And maybe he'll go with your plan of murder.
No murder, just trapped forever in a dying void.
Hell yeah.
Sure, let's go with that. He takes out his navigation tools. Okay, due course to the Parasite's land.
Yeah.
Gizmo just shaking his head. This is a bad idea.
Yeah, probably.
You know what else was a bad idea?
What would
Turning the lights off.
Exactly.
what what would you rather do, Gizmo? Just
Well, I don't disagree with going there. We were going to have to go there eventually. But maybe instead of trusting the boy who might be infected with parasites, we instead burn the bastard and get rid of all the parasites altogether.
But he
Yeah,
might be needed whole to open the gate because
Well, weren't we also told we can kill them and that would also do it?
yeah.
see the thing is we don't even know anymore.
That is-
I should ask
that
him
is
if he can separate himself from the parasites. Be like, can you be like parasiteless?
Yeah,
That
can
might
he
make
like
Spore Heart people feel better about him coming back.
Maybe we can cleanse them when we get there.
Expunge the parasites.
Fair enough.
I'll just ask.
deworming?
Whoa. Yeah.
Basically.
Removing
Yo,
malware.
little I can never get the name right.
Mushy Mushy.
Mushroom Man. Mishura. Yeah.
Oh, hi. Do you need something?
Yo, question. So we're talking about Spore Heart and how they're probably not going to be too happy that you show up there. Is there any way to like separate yourself from the parasite, or are you like both the same now?
Oh, we're kind of the same. We're kind of the same thing now, though. It's not really a parasite so much as an extension of myself.
So you've become completely fused, essentially.
Kind of. It was the only way to escape my prison.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're just
they were made to contain me, but now I've made them part of my power.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
we're just wrestling with how do you have a I guess non-violent entrance to Spore Heart to be able to talk with your other Mishura buddy and convince the druids this is the right path. Because I feel like in order for this place to like survive or thrive, probably needs to be cohesion and like not just death and murder and dominance.
Oh well, I thought you were going to be taking most of your crew with you through the gate. But if they want to stay, we can find an island for them.
No, I mean like all the mushroom folks in Spore Heart. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, what do you like? No, I don't. I'm not gonna like take them over or something. I think they'll.
No, they're gonna be like super mad you arrive, and it might be a fight.
Oh,
I don't know.
you might have to smuggle me then.
Huh?
You were pirates, weren't you?
I mean,
No.
unofficially.
Yes. We're on a boat.
I mean, ever since I'm a pirate, but
You guys are much better pirates than I am. I just they're pirates, I guess. I don't know. I'm just a snail.
Oh,
Smuggling then?
I'm pretty small. I can fit in like a backpack. Maybe.
I
hmm.
wouldn't be the first one we've tracked around in a backpack.
Correct.
So
You could also bring
I don't-
the Mishura from Spore Heart to me instead, and then once I'm all like whole again, I think they'll recognize me as Mishura at that point, and probably won't be mad anymore.
yeah, I'm not sure asking little bro to come to Paralytic Spore Island is going to be much more convincing than smuggling you in, but you never know. Yeah, we
I
could.
could do something very illegal if I need to.
What's that, like chloroform a child?
Well, not chloroform him. I mean, there will be kidnapping involved, but
Ah,
Wait,
great.
So hold on. If I'm getting all of this correct, the parasites one combined with another one, we have one. Why don't we bring that one to the other one, combine those two, and see what happens first?
Sounds good to me.
Because we haven't exactly seen what this process is of combining, and if it's already been done once before,
I
maybe
mean,
We have. It's the headless
Based-
guy.
yeah,
Back in the
based on what
thingy.
we saw, they
Well-
eat out the inside of the brain.
well, that is one version of it. Again, corrupted by a parasite. What if we bring two non-corrupted parasites ones, bring them together and see what happens? Just a theory.
A game theory. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna fucking stop.
Your references mean nothing to me.
Gizmo.
Unfortunately.
Otherwise known as Matt Pat.
That's what that became.
maybe-
A robotic
maybe we
snail.
just go down and talk to little bro. See what he thinks about this whole thing.
That is also true. Well, I can't do the talking, but I agree with this plan.
I mean, the one down in the ship isn't. I mean, you can talk to him without spores, right?
Yeah, we just go down and talk to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. DM Kang, was Gizmo actually able to talk to any of these mushroom children about the spores?
Only the Mashura, when you're face to face with the little guy, can you speak to him.
Yeah.
What languages do you
okay.
have?
Me, I have. What's up, character sheet? I know it's common, primordial, and right, abyssal. Common, primordial, and abyssal. I know those.
Yeah, they speak. They do speak the Earth dialect of primordial. So yeah, you can communicate via that.
Ooh.
I was like, how did you play Go Fish with him if you couldn't talk to him?
That's what I was thinking this entire time.
I just like the
And I
mental
love-
image of like 5 people playing Go Fish, and it's just Gizmo and this kid like speaking a language that sounds like fucking boulders grinding on boulders. Meanwhile, the
Right.
other pirates are like, "Are they cheating? I don't know. I ain't asking them."
Do you have any twos?
Meanwhile, I'm actually the one cheating.
Not even there. Somehow Marlene's playing.
Marlene took like all the kings out of the deck and forgot to put it back, so no one can win
Yeah.
now.
There's just like one jack, just a troll.
And also like an expired gift card.
What the fuck?
It sounds like my deck of cards.
So would you like to go talk to the Mashura below?
Yes, please.
All right, Gizmo. So you head down below decks to where you're playing Go Fish. There's a few very disgruntled looking like sailors walking by, shaking their head, and then you open up the door and you just see the little Mashura there, sitting next to a pile of basically valuables that he has gotten off the crew. And he's just kind of sitting on that pile, actually, like a little dragon on top of a horde. Oh, hi, Gizmo. I want a lot. I don't think they're happy with me. So how much of this should I give back?
You should keep it all. You won it fair and square. They are just sore losers.
But I cheated all the time, like you taught me.
They
Then either
You're
you
not-
owe them nothing, they should have caught on.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Marlene. You always
I
give
mean,
me the
we
best
are-
lessons.
I mean, we are all pirates here, so is it really cheating if you cheat against a pirate?
Oh, so it's
mean-
okay to cheat if everybody
Yeah,
else is cheating.
Yeah, they were
Exactly.
probably all cheating anyway.
If you cheat against a criminal, it doesn't count.
It's just like being back in business ethics again.
You went to college?
I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Channeling somebody else there.
Question for you, little guy. What would happen? How do you feel about being merged together with other yous?
His little eyes go wide. Oh, wow, you mean like being whole again? That would be great. Ah, I don't even remember what it's like to be whole again.
Follow-up question. What if one of you was infected with a parasite?
Oh, what do you mean like a parasite?
They're more like fused with it.
Like they're like the same thing?
Kind of?
I don't know what that means. Like,
Do
are they
you
the
know what the
same?
red grass is?
Oh yeah, it's the red grass on Atacora. It's we're not supposed to go there. It's supposed to be really really infectious.
Well, one
So-
of your parts are there.
Oh,
And has apparently fused with it and has, as they put it, control over it.
oh, that's cool. That sounds like something I would do because that's awesome.
They have also spread out here and, quote unquote, through consent, ate the brain of one of your other parts.
Blink blink. But what do you mean ate the brain? I don't have a brain.
Your memory
the-
spores.
Yeah.
Death spore, or whatever they call it.
Oh.
Death spores?
Oh, yeah, I release spores when I die, and if I eat them, then I don't die. I just become one with the person who ate them, the other me. Yeah. We all kind of know this instinctually, but I've never tried it because I'm still here.
Is there another way to combine you together without killing you, I guess?
But I'm not dying.
Well, without death spores, is there a different way to combine you? That is my question.
Oh, I don't know. I'm a child.
That is fair.
I know subtraction.
Yes, you do. Well, I'm still of the belief we should bring him to the one on the good island and see what happens.
He just wanders up to Marlene. Thanks for teaching me how to count cards. I got all the
You're
way to
welcome.
triple digits.
I'm proud of you.
Triple digits in cards? What does that mean?
Marlene is going to tell you.
Marlene just
It
walks
just-
away slowly. What?
Yep. Just smugly.
Alright.
And so you all leave the little Mashura on top of his little hoard of ill-gotten gains.
He got him like fair and square. Fine.
Yeah. He out-cheated a cheat.
Alright, so you leave him behind. Once more, you find yourself either standing on the deck or perhaps inside some cabin or captain's quarters where you can hash out or discuss. You've got
Well.
more information, but not enough to easily answer anything, unless I'm mistaken.
Honestly, at this point, it's the only method that I can think of that would make sense and do things is to just fuck around and find out.
Yep, pretty much.
That is true.
That is the method right now.
It's about what we've gathered.
That is true. And the safest fuck around and find out would probably be the, well, island that is not filled with a parasitic spore.
All right, so you want to go to Spore Heart and have the Mashara combine there to see what happens. And then if
Exactly.
all goes well, go get the other one from Atakora or bring them to Atakora.
Pretty much, yes. I
Okay.
pretty much want to. I pretty much want to research it and see how they act when they're two together, and one of them isn't infected with something that, again, I do not think I need to preface this too much. A parasitic thing that was considered evil.
That's fair.
Well, grabs out navigation tools. Onward.
All right. So the gang basically starts heading south Atacorda, just flips around, starts heading back towards Aquino Minor with the little Mashura on his little horde in tow. We'll go and take a little break now so I can get a drink, and then we'll come back and we'll go back to our meeting with the original Mashura and see how that goes.
All right.
All right, see you in 5
Sure,
minutes.
nothing bad will happen.
Nah, never.
Nothing bad can happen. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
Once again, I play a character that plays the voice of reason. I hate playing the character that's the voice of reason. And yet I'm
Usually-
always the character. Yeah, I'm always that character. The only time I'm not is when I'm a big hulking barbarian that just bonks things.
To
I'm
be
no
fair,
longer
you
the-
don't have to be the voice of reason. We do have Coop.
I mean, yes, but Coop was for going to the parasitic island.
Yeah, but like it's fine. Don't worry about it.
He's just had a few extra mushrooms, so he's playing it loosey goosey.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, one of us here is a war criminal. And, well,
It's Marlene.
She's also a
Exactly.
criminal, so
I mean, aren't all criminals during war times war criminals by
no,
technicality?
actually, because some crime during war is allowed.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Huh. The more you know. I did not know that. Note to self. Become criminal during war.
Yeah, why?
Oh, no reason.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, don't question it.
Okay, I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
No, he's back.
You gotta love stories when like nobody was around when shit went down, so nobody remembers why shit went down. This is so confusing. It's like nobody was there.
There's a simple answer to everything. Just burn them all.
All those
Burn
fails.
them all.
Burn.
Yeah. Look. Sometimes genocide has a purpose.
I'm saying the soul.
Not all of it. I might eat souls, but I do it logically. Besides, I've only eaten the souls of people we don't like. So,
I was about to say, didn't you eat some of your own crew originally?
they were the bad ones.
Gotta love that justification after the fact.
Look. They were clearly they were not strong enough, and I used their souls to make us stronger by eating the weak. Easy.
Definitely wasn't because you failed to roll.
Uh-huh.
You
Hey,
soul eugenics.
wait a minute. No, I passed all my skill checks on that skill
Okay,
check. What are you talking about?
it wasn't because Snaffle failed to roll that caused some deaths, and you're like, I'm gonna use this to eat some souls.
True.
Okay, there.
So it's
we corrected
Snaffle's
it.
fault.
We corrected
Yeah, see,
it. It
it's
wasn't your
Snaffle.
failure. It was your capitalization on Snaffles.
Yeah, Snaffle's fault, and Gizmo this optimized on it.
I remember that because Snaffle was like punching fish out of the ocean and rolled poorly on an athletics check, which he does not do poorly. He usually does those quite well.
Today we found out Gizmo has nerd arms. But there's always been a thing, is that he never has to make athletics. He usually never needs to make athletics rolls.
It's like my one weakness, stairs. Anything slightly athletic. That's not bad though. You only got like a -1 to it. It just makes that zero.
Only.
It just makes that 0 look very brutal.
I mean, I'm in the same boat, so I can't really judge him.
I mean, if we go back based off how D&D stats work in real life, an 8 is average strength. So,
Because your average person isn't going to be like super athletic unless they're like into that.
yeah, unless they're like a sports star or an athlete.
Or, they're a gym bro.
Ugh, gym bros. Disgusting.
It's my arch nemesis,
Rude.
Jim Bro.
Y'all are just hitting me from all sides tonight.
Apparently,
Hey, I didn't say anything about it being bad. I just said, they're more likely to be athletic than your average person, which is true.
And you took the hunting thing out of context.
Mm-hmm. A likely story.
I think we're just waiting on Kath, who is muted. So,
Oh, I'm back.
okay, then.
I am back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
He doesn't want us to hear all his war crimes.
One day I'll play Robin again, and war crimes will be back in vogue.
Never.
Hell yeah.
Robin is banned everywhere.
I kind of miss her.
Well, I've only seen Robin played once, and she didn't do anything evil. So, there's always a place at Robin on this table.
Trust me, she's evil. She's evil with a capital E.
I've heard.
I
some
think maybe you're
stories
just
about
a
how
hater.
evil- Yeah.
Of course, I'm a hater. She bullied my character implicitly.
Sounds like a skill
unfortunately,
issue.
Robin's probably his best friend.
Oh,
It's sad. Okay, that's not entire. Okay, that's okay. That's actually mostly true. His other friends are
Right?
nice and all, but she's the only one he can be real with.
Yeah, she won't sugarcoat anything for you, you know? Anyway. Oh,
Like the mushrooms.
yeah.
This is just the representation of your friendship, basically. This GIF. Constantly bullying.
Mm.
Maybe emotionally that way, yes, but not in the
Yeah.
sense like
Well, you're a wizard. You can't physically bully anything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why she
I can-
summons Bigby's hand to do it, you know?
Well,
Except
technically,
it's not
Obsidian has
Bigby's
a
hand.
strength. Well, technically
You know-
speaking, Obsidian has a strength of 8. So technically, I think Robin could bully him physically.
You know how I think Robin had a strength of 9? You know how a lot of spells have like Leomund's Tiny Hut and Agonanzar's Scorching Ray and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Well, Robin had such an ego that when she put them into her spellbook, she did not credit the original wizards. They're just hers now.
Oh, I did that with a gnome. I renamed everything after myself. Yeah.
So it wasn't
I
like
did.
Robin's Tiny Hut, it was just Tiny Hut. It was just, you know, Big B's hand was just Arcane Hand, you know? These are mine.
Bigby isn't the one summoning it, so it's mine.
Exactly.
Look, it's
Exactly.
not our fault that Gygax and his wizard playing friends just gotta hamstring their OCs into the fucking book, okay?
Mhm. Melf Sassadero.
Yeah, what was it? I think it was more. I can't remember. Gygax had the main one and would beat all the other ones. So, like, they're all technically Mordenkainen's, like, apprentices or something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh god.
Oh, it was all
Kane's
just
faithful
it's all just a big
hounds.
ego trip.
Right?
Man, the more I hear
It's all
about
just-
Gygax, the more I realize this guy had an ego.
Bro, you did not want to.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's like, I wish I. No,
No,
I've
you
seen
don't.
him run games. I have seen him alive at Gen Con in person run a game. You do not want to play under that man.
Oh. How
Ouch.
bad was it?
He wrote the original Tuma Horrors because he thought high-level characters were getting too cocky. So he just filled it with with nothing but "you die because I say so's." That's all
Oh,
you
that
need to
I'm
know.
aware of.
All you need to know about that man right there.
That I'm aware of.
He's the
I
entire
just meant, like-
reason why adversarial GMing was such a problem in the 80s or 90s is because he wrote it pretty much into the books.
It was meant to be
Uh.
that way. Yeah. Yeah. Like D&D was built as a small party war game that was designed to kill you.
All right, so we ready to go now that we've ranted about Gygax? I've ranted about Gygax anyway.
Oh, it was interesting. He sounds like a douche.
No, fuck that
Sounded
man.
like a douche.
Yeah, like personally,
He-
he wasn't a bad guy. Just as a DM, it was he would be an RPG Horror Stories poster child.
He's an RPG horror story child, and also he was a bad guy. Just he wasn't a
I never
Good person.
talked to him, so like I can't personally say he was a bad guy, but I did witness a game he ran once, and it was pretty bad.
yeah. But like his stances on, for example, women and such, you know, it was just
Especially women
ah.
in D&D were pretty bad. Yeah,
you're awful. Okay.
he is the one who tried to give female characters all worse stats across the board. That was he was originally that guy.
I still cannot believe this guy was married.
It was the 70s. Standards are pretty low. I'm joking.
You have a house, you have a job, good, you're perfect.
It's in the 70s. That was almost everybody. All right, so we sail. We turn south to Atacora, swap around, go back to Aquino after we get Gizmo's idea. The little Mushara is still sitting on his little pile of treasure as you begin to leave this almost ever-present halo of red that's starting to spread over all these isles. And instead you move to this little nimbus of lightly colored, like glowing white spores that surrounds Sporeheart. As you get closer, Gary actually manages to speak up a little bit. Jerry, I should say. Now you got me calling him Gary. I was thinking of the Superman quote.
Whoops.
But yes, you have Jerry. He's just like, oh wow, that was strange. What happened? I feel like I've been out of it for some time.
We're gonna take our little guy to Sporehaven so that he can become one with the other little guy.
Yeah, because the spore guy that's in Atacora ate the other one with permission, by the way. And he wants to regain all the memories and be whole again. Not regain memories. He has all the memories. He wants to be whole again. He wants to be the Mushara.
Oh. Wow, how long was I out?
A
Yeah, a
while.
little bit.
Okay, so
So like,
one guy took over another guy, and now we're gonna take our two guys, and we're gonna. Are we fighting them?
No, they're gonna join together, fuse together. We're gonna see what happens, and then we'll combine the last halves.
I'm glad you're back, man. Because yeah, I mean, you can add some good context into
What the hell is going on?
whether we should trust this guy or not.
Yeah, man. Like, ask me some questions. What did I miss? What was said?
So like, the one in Atacora has become one with the paralytic spores and controls the paralytic spores and has also been growing out. And those are the spores you were breathing in to kind of sedate you.
Right. Okay,
I
that's
want to be
mildly terrifying.
sedated.
Yeah, but all he wants to do is become the Mushara. And
Because he was originally supposed to be, not the false Majara that closed the gate.
well, that's what he says. Yeah, he says the druids tore him into pieces, four parts, which we all know that's agreed upon, right? But that also the head druid honcho dude kind of usurped that power, and then for some reason closed the gate behind him. Which I don't get. I also asked why that happened, and he said it's because he thought that like he wasn't a very nice Mushara in the past.
Well, I don't know, man.
But he wants to fix that, I think.
I wasn't around in the original Mashura's time.
Do you know who was?
Whew. In Sporeheart, there's probably a few. You'd have to ask around. Once we
Maybe
get
we
there,
do that too.
we could put out some thought feelers, you know? Put out some tendrils, see what comes back to us.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are all connected. Someone should answer, right?
Someone should know, yeah. That's strange. How are we combining the two, though? Are we just... Are we squishing
Well,
them
you see,
together? Like...
the other one died, and he like sucked in his death spores or something.
Oh, yeah, the memory spores, yeah.
Yeah. So just have to willingly let that happen.
Oh, that's kind of brutal, but it works, yeah.
They seem to want to be whole again.
I mean, wouldn't you, man? I've only been separated from my body for like a day, and I kind of want to get back to it, you know?
There you go.
I miss walking. Nothing against big guy here, but I don't think the backpack life's for me.
No offense taken. I wouldn't want to be carried either.
You do have surprisingly comfortable triceps, though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know who I haven't heard anything from in a really long while, and it's mildly concerning?
Kalain?
Yeah.
Sleeping this entire time.
He's been sleeping this entire time, 100%.
Peeking in my shell to see if he's asleep or dead.
Well, it is interesting that Jerry is Jerry's okay with it. Like as a free-thinking Sporhardian, right? It's he's not immediately terrified and horrified by the thought. Is kind of like, oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Madame Marlene.
For Colleen?
For Kalain, how well hidden is Kalain in the back of your hood? Oh no.
I'm going to use not a hero point, inspiration.
All right, we use
12.
definitely not a hero point.
Yeah, I don't know why. I play Pathfinder Sundays, and so my brain is like, I'm going to use a hero point.
Sunday,
Joke's
Monday.
on you. We don't have
Yeah,
those.
Well, you went from a
Oh.
dirty 7 to a natural 7, so it is an improvement.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking in your shell and you're hunting for Kalain, and eventually you find him, curled up in like the deepest little spiral of your shell. And as you gaze upon him, you realize that he is sleeping very heavily. Very heavily.
I put a blanket over him, but a lazy cat, and then I pull out of my shell.
All right, you put a little blanket over him, and you pull out of your shell.
He's fine. He's asleep, as usual.
Yeah, that checks out.
All right, let's see. You got a 12. Did you want to use your
Strange memories.
Or nah?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I'll use Strange Memories. What's the worst that could happen?
It's a
14.
14. You failed by 1. So, yeah, he just appears to be sleeping in the darkest corner of your shell. You throw a blanket over him. All's right with the world.
Worried about that, I failed by 1.
It's always nice to add a little spice on declarations like that as a DM, yeah.
Oh, no success at a cost.
know
Just to
what?
find a cat.
It's a rule we pretty rarely use. You can offer up a success at a cost if you'd like.
Sure, success at a cost. I'll give up a spell slot. I'll give up my Warlock spell slot for the day.
Ooh, spicy.
So something's
How does
not
that
entirely right about this. So you delve deeper, drawing on the darkness that sort of lingers around the light of your soul. And as you draw upon that, you see things a little bit more clearly. It's less that he's asleep and more that he's unconscious. Slight difference, but it's definitely he's been put in a sleep, you would think, not he's sleeping. This is, you shake him, he's not moving. Like, you can pick him up and swing him over your head by his tail, he's not moving. He is thoroughly,
He's knocked out.
yeah, he's thoroughly in a deep sleep.
Oh, yeah, you know, she just kind of.
You may give me an Arcana check now that you've realized this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm good at Arcana.
You are.
Oh, man.
That's
Are you
awful.
though?
Some good rolls you've got there. Holy ouch.
You're not entirely
Yeah, no, this is-
sure what could have done this or what may have caused this. There's nothing that really floods to your memories of any dreamland creatures that might hold a grudge. He's just seemingly in a very deep sleep.
Gizmo?
Gizmo looks up from his navigation tools. Is there an issue?
I can't wake Killian up. It's like something put him to sleep, but I can't really figure out what. But this ain't normal even for Kalain.
Uh-oh.
Let me take a look at him.
He doesn't
Gizmo will analyze the Kalain and see what the hell is wrong with him.
After 3 sessions, I'm just glad somebody noticed.
I was a little worried, but I figured he just wasn't involved. But usually he likes to pipe up during stuff like this.
Is that an Arcana check from me as well?
It's an Arcana
or-
check from you, yeah.
Okay.
You have the ability to detect magic
wow.
as well, like via ritual.
I do not have detect magic, but I do have identify. But I do not believe I have a pearl worth 100 gold pieces on me.
A wizard without detect
I also,
magic? That's bold.
if it helps, if you ever need a pearl,
Mm, I might. But what does a 30 get me, DM?
I mean, not 2030.
It's like at this point, like, what doesn't it get you? Like, hold on, let me just write up a pamphlet
Here's
real
the
quick.
here's the
But-
spell. Here's who cast it.
So you can't. Well, no, that you would need detect magic to actually know if it's this part's a spell.
Give
But
me all the answers.
you wouldn't
Give me
really,
the answers to the mushroom question.
yeah, you wouldn't really suspect it's an actual like outside spell at this point. He is magically in slumber, though. You think whatever happened to him happened when he was already sleeping. So it was either somebody came when you guys were asleep and put him in this state, or something from this altered state of being he's in must have done something. You do know that there is a dream plane, there is a realm of dreams. Some of you have actually visited it pretty recently, so there is the possibility that something may have caused friction from that side of things. And I do have it on good authority that you still owe a motherfucker some money.
oh right,
Who do you owe money to?
Gizmo provides all this information.
oh that fucking tree stump thing.
Sorry, what?
So about a year ago, before we met you on that island, well, before we met you, we were in this dreamscape. Actually, it was right before we met you. When we were in that dreamscape, and we owed a tree some kind of magic thing, and we forgot.
You owed a tree magic.
It was like a dream tree. That
What
was like
type of what type of magic did you owe it?
just something that was in the dream that was powerful that it wanted.
Is the cat powerful in the dream? Motions over to Kalain.
No, but
Hmm.
it
And why would
wasn't
he want
his.
him?
I don't think they want him. I think he's collateral, but
How? I mean, by that logic, he would be needing to be worth something to be collateral.
he's my kitty. I mean, he is important to us.
Well, unless you have a means of getting into the dream, I don't think we can help him. I do not have. Well, actually, if we were to take a long rest, if we were to take a long time to rest ourselves, I could prepare in my spell books a new spell that could maybe dispel whatever spell is on this man.
I think at level 5 you have an ability to be able to do that once on a short rest.
Only at level 5? Yeah, I thought. Okay. Can wizards not change their spells on a long rest? Have I been lied
Yes.
to?
No, they can, but I believe they now have the ability to do it on a short rest once
Oh,
as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
I found it. Hold on, I'll post it.
I did not know that. Because I don't think we've taken a long rest since we fought those ghosts, have we, DM?
You have not, no.
Yeah,
No,
because
we haven't taken a short rest though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I am still low on like a lot of resources.
So you can switch out a prep once. One prep on a short rest.
Oh, well, that's useful.
Yay, wizards, man.
Yeah.
Would it have been like a short rest just to get here, DM?
Yeah, you could take a short rest.
Okay, then.
Oh, we
after the
definitely short rest. Otherwise, we'd be hella boned.
Oh, true.
Oh, I see what you mean. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't know this on the first short rest, so on this new short rest, I would switch out one of my spells for Dispel Magic, and then try and cast Dispel Magic on whatever is influencing Kalain.
All right.
Bold choice, Cotton.
So you look over this unconscious form of Kalain, and you don't know if there's a spell on him, but you know that something is pulling him into the realm of dreams. As you ready this spell and unleash it onto the world, it settles on Kalain like a heavy blanket, tempting to undo whatever magic is on him. You can first force him to unattune, I believe, his collar. But other than that, there seems to be no other magical effect that you can dispel on him.
Unfortunately, I can only unattune his collar. I cannot deactivate whatever is affecting him.
Ah, damn it.
If I have heard of spells that can enter into people's dreams. I do not have the ability to cast that powerful of magic, though.
Well, we gotta.
How did you enter the dreamscape last time?
A potion, but I don't think we have any more of it.
Who gave it to you?
Kalain.
Unfortunate. Well, does Kalain have any form of bags or anything on him?
It's Marlene.
Never mind then. I was about to be like, well, we can loot him and maybe he has a recipe on him.
If just in case you don't recall, you were able to get into the dream realm last time only because you had drank a potion that
Yeah.
Kalain had prepared. Which
Yeah,
he doesn't seem to have on him at the moment. He has not had an opportunity to make more, or have access to the resources to make more.
Oh, she's just gonna hold her poor unconscious kitty.
You just hold this unconscious kitty who's just dead weight in your hands. He's still purring though, but he's held. He's unconscious. He's alive, and you may have to pay a little extra care when feeding and watering him from now on.
Yeah, poor thing. We'll get him fixed up. We'll figure something out.
Alright, and with that new revelation freshly on your mind, you sail into Sporeheart, into those soft, very, very unharsh, soft white spores. Definite step up, at least visually, and comforting, at least in comfy feelings, than the red spores that are hanging out over the rest of the Archipelago. Immediately you begin to feel whispers kind of touch the edge of your consciousness. Everybody but Gizmo, of course, as you begin to breathe in these spores. Hey, the mushroom guy's back. Hey, welcome back. Hey, Jerry. Oh my god. We were gonna take over. We were gonna take over your skeleton, but you beat us back. Just everybody just
That's
having a
rude.
million different conversations at once.
How rude.
And then finally, some of those attention, kind of falls on the rest of you. Hey, welcome back, guys. You like the rest of the islands? You gotta tell us about it. What'd you find out there, man?
What are
Uh,
they saying?
Go ahead.
I guess I was just saying, what are they saying? again, he can't.
Oh, it sounded like
Unless he's-
Marlene was getting ready to say something. That's why I said go ahead.
No, that
okay.
was Marlene's brain going blank.
Well, we made it to one of the islands, found another part of the Mashara, as well as these druids. We also heard about where another part of the Mashara is, and all the pieces that we've encountered so far seem to want to be whole again. So, trying to figure out if y'all are okay with that.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to process. Wow, you found another Bashara. There's another Bashara? What are the druids? Never even heard of the druids before. Jerry, you never told us about any druids. Jerry's just like, hey man, yeah. Ooh, I guess we're not. Yeah, I mean we're not. We're not being low profile anymore. I guess. So. Yeah, there's another Bashura. And then he just starts telling the story about like the druids, another Bashura, and whispers, and like there's a lot of like very panicked, very quick sort of mumbling amongst the mushroom folk. A lot of them are actually like actively sort of blocking out the outsiders. It's like the mushroom equivalent of whispering to each other as they're having this conversation because they did not know about multiple Mashuras until just now. So all the mushrooms are like shaking, everything's going on, the whole mood seems to like get real sort of curious and tense all at the same time. And then ringing through that is a tiny little. Hi, so you guys have returned. Welcome back, Light Eater. I set out a couple of torches for you if you're hungry. Why don't you guys meet me in the cave and we can talk about all the strange stuff I'm hearing about?
He's so considerate.
Marlene,
Right?
you
He
eat
set out
fire
little
now?
torches for me to eat. That's so nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could eat fire. That's cool.
No, light, man. Light. The
Yeah,
color.
that makes sense.
Light eater.
Well,
Yep, forgot about that.
Yeah.
well, the fire also makes the light, so I guess she would also need to eat fire. Or is it flame without light?
Maybe you can
How does
spit
that-
fire.
I think they go out when I eat the lights, so
Marlene's pretty
So
much a
you-
spitfire. Yeah.
Still kind of cool in theory.
Or maybe you can just devote your life to druidism and become a fire spitter.
nah, I'm fine. I'm fine doing what I'm doing right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Should we get the child?
Yeah, we should bring him with.
Gizmo
Which one,
goes down.
The Go Fish Show? Oh, yeah. Okay. You got it.
Gizmo goes down to retrieve the child from his hoard.
You go down to retrieve the child who's now sitting on a larger hoard, the entire collected wealth of the entire crew, now shaped like a chair underneath this tiny little mushroom who's just staring wide-eyed.
Damn,
Oh,
that is
wow.
impressive.
I didn't know there were so many other voices here. They're all trying to talk to me. And, so many. They didn't know it was. He's just like seemingly overwhelmed, as nobody told this kid you're bringing him here. So he's just straight down in the middle of this entire conversation that he's never really been a part of, and it's like a little overwhelming to him as he's sort of just staring off into space on top of his hoard.
Well, we need to bring you to the other you, if that is all right with you.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get eaten, aren't I?
No.
That's what
We
they're
do not know
saying.
that. We do not know that yet.
What's a death?
And who
score?
knows? Wait, we've been over this. You know what a death. Gizmo
It's at
blue
this
screen for
point you
that.
realize that the kid is actively fucking with you.
Oh. You know jokes. The crew taught you jokes.
the crew time
Come on.
jokes.
Let's get going, you little scamp. He says as he moves back out.
I mean, honestly, if I didn't know what a death spore was, it would sound a little concerning. But I'm glad you got the joke. The crew said that you would be weird about it.
Gizmo puts to memory a number of names in the crew for later.
His little death notebook.
I mean, his shopping list.
That too.
His groceries.
Exactly.
Comedian souls. Do.
I don't like this soul. It tastes funny.
Wah, wah, wah.
It's always squeaky when I eat it.
Oh God. So now you have the Mashura who's still looking wide-eyed. There's so many voices, guys. There's so many people wanting to say hi, and there's another me out there. We're You see
There's-
that he's like putting out little puffs of golden spores every once in a while to sort of clear the air around him. Basically, like so he doesn't get overwhelmed in conversation. Honestly, it's quite a lot. And with that, he begins to just follow you. Let's see, this is Aquino. The gateway.
Back to the gateway.
My cats are trying
Why
to
does it?
get into treats illegally.
Oh,
How dare they?
Obviously, this time you'd all be at the bottom. But yes, there are now multiple Mashuras.
so many.
I'll put this one up here. I'll put yours down here by Gizmo. Alright, so you begin walking through the colony. All of the mushrooms like turn and seem like they watch you. Many of them don't have anything that resembles like perceptory organs. But they're watching you all the same as you move through the colony. Finally, you find yourself in that massive mycenial gateway that leads to whatever lay beyond. You know it to be the Demon Lucian, the Guardian of Sleep, and something else. Now these two little children are sort of looking in each other's eyes. The massive fungal guards standing by are doing so blank-faced, unmoving. And there's just this bit of awkwardness before the Mashura Ka. The torches are over there. And points to like a little table that they had made that has about 3 lit torches on it, as well as some various other like harvested mushrooms that they had seen you eat earlier. Well, I also got some snacks for the rest of you.
Thank you.
I will go ahead and put out a torch.
Just click. One of the torches just puffs out. Oh, he seems like so happy to see it. He's shaking. He's kind of nodding his head. Oh, I'm so glad you like the food.
Yeah, I'm stuffed. Thanks.
Nah, no problem. There's plenty of where that came from. Meanwhile, the other little guy next to Gizmo. Mr. Gizmo, what's going to happen to me when this is all done? Do you know? Because you know a lot of things, Mr. Gizmo.
Well, if theory is correct, you will become more of you.
But will I become more of me, or will I just become more of him?
Well, Gizmo looks at him, looks at the other guy. I think both. If what I have been led to believe is true, all four of you are parts of each other, different separate parts. Childlike wonder, the grown-up parts, third option. To be honest, you're all very childlike, so it's hard to tell which one of you got what in the split.
Oh, okay. He moves forward a little bit. Mr. Gizmo, one last thing.
Yes,
Just, whatever happens, just, thanks for helping me.
of course.
And then with that,
It is my duty. It is my duty to help.
Thanks, Uncle Gizmo.
How dare you? I'm aboard. How dare you? Don't make me feel.
Too bad.
I'm
Everybody has
feeling-
to.
Too bad they're perfectly lined up in a lightning bolt. I can save him.
With that, conveniently, this one will approach Snaffle and Kath. Lightning bolt me, lightning bolt your friend. Thanks for bringing the other me. We're gonna have to have a conversation, and one of us is gonna have to eat the other's s'mores. I don't think it's gonna be pleasant to watch, but it shouldn't take too long. Would you like to leave? It might be more comfortable for you not to watch.
I'm kind of morbidly curious, but
I am here
Yo,
for
I'm out.
research.
You guys can watch. You just let me know what happens. But I'm out. I don't want to see this. It's all good. Hey, buddy.
So with that, the two Mashuras, like the one that's been with you, kind of looks back a little bit at Marlene and Gizmo. Looks very happily at Marlene and Gizmo and Snaffle. The eyes do settle on Kath, Kath's character, Coop, as they walk away, and it does seem like he's a little saddened by that. The Mashura is just like, oh, because it doesn't see Coop. But then they turn, and you watch as feelers, like bits of fungal feelers, grow out of each of their hands, and they put their hands together in what seems to be some sort of ritual communication. This happens for a while, and eventually both the Mashuras turn towards Marlene and Gizmo, sort of just the southern area, and they speak as one. We've decided that we're going to go ahead and merge now, but we can't decide on which one is going to volunteer their s'mores. Would you choose for us?
oh,
I believe this is what they call a dick move.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
Oh, wait. We can settle this with a game of Go Fish. Clearly the one
No.
who's better at Go Fit. But Marlene, we know that our one can cheat and easily win against the other one.
but they're both so sweet and nice. Nothing like
Well.
me, but you know.
You say that, and yes, I swear you are nice sometimes, just not to me.
I'm nice to you sometimes.
Once in a blue moon, perhaps.
I like that idea. Let's play some cards. Their hands separate.
Alright, I guess they're playing Go Fish for it. We know who the winner's going to be.
Yep.
Well, if they're part of the same whole and share memories, wouldn't they both know how to play?
Yeah, but only one of them would know how to cheat. Unless
Exactly.
they passed on the knowledge of cheating.
Oh no. We taught the children how to cheat. Oh no.
So, as they play cards, they don't use a deck you provide. They use another deck. They have a deck of cards here, and they begin laying it out and shuffling. And you could tell immediately that your Mashura has a fucking mechanic shuffle. Like, this kid has learned some things these past days, and you've got some problem people on your crew. Let's just say that. This man.
So
is,
he's already
One
adopted
of
that
them is
life.
me.
This man's like already stacking the deck, like he's doing it, and it's just, and they're trading off dealing, so they're doing rounds of it. And the ones when your Mashura deals wins 100% of the time. The one when the other Mashura, the one who was handing out torches, every time he deals, it's a fair game. They don't cheat too much on that one, so it's mostly just cutting the deck in his advantage. So the real question is, do any of you point this out, or do we stay mum? Because I will say that Gizmo and Marlene automatically know. Snaffle, if you would like to know, go ahead and give me a perception, or just a perception check to catch the cheat.
No. Just gonna ignore it.
Ignorance is bliss in this case. The less you know. And over the course of about 7 games, the little original Mashura Ka doesn't stand a fucking chance. And eventually your Mashura puts him in the card. I win again! That makes 5 out of 7. I guess that means I'm sorry. The other Mashura's like, oh, it's okay. We're gonna be together soon, right? Yeah.
And then he's going to realize, wait, he was cheating.
By then, you probably won't care. Can you imagine?
Wait,
Could you imagine just going, you son of a bitch, you cheated. I'm you. Oh, wait.
I cheated myself. Oh no.
This is how we win. This is how we're going to overthrow the one that is infected. By having him go through the game of cards. And
Yes.
losing.
We challenged him to a children's card game, of course.
Yeah,
But then I
exactly.
did that.
As these thoughts are coming out of your head, you just watch as like the little Mashura puts his hands on the back of the head of the Mashura Ka, and those same feelers grow in, and you see as just almost like the back of his head just kind of opens up like a 2-ripe mushroom, and reveals these really sort of gray, dark, spongy spores. The Mashura that you know, this cute little Mashura, opens up his mouth that's kind of underneath his little scarf, and it just gets wider and wider and wider until it's like almost horrifically large, just rimmed with feelers, and just places his mouth on the back, and just you could just hear a scooping, slurping noise as the death spores are shoveled in. Soon, the Mashura Ka is motionless, empty-eyed, and your Mashura, the cheating fucker, releases and steps to the side. Oh, wow, it's like I'm learning. Oh, it's like I'm learning. Oh, this is so much. And then he passes out.
Oh.
That taught us some stuff. Oh. Oh wait, that was the other one. I thought for a second I thought our cheating one died. I was like, oh no, they both died.
No, the cheating one is just passed out from absorbing all the memories and clearly just having a moment. He's unconscious.
We should let him rest.
Snapple, would you carry him? He's
Sure.
all tuckered out after cheating at card games and eating other people.
And so you walk past the corpse of the Mashura Ka, scoop up your unconscious little buddy, and everywhere the mushroom guards are turning and watching, but they don't seem to react negatively. They don't treat this as an attack. all of the other mushrooms around seem to vibrate. More and more hectic spores and messages are kind of coming in from the outside, but they're mostly being blocked still by the spores of the now sleeping Mashura. But everywhere you get the sense that something drastic has changed here in Sporeheart. It has something to do with this little baby in Snaffle's hands.
Well,
Wait,
I suppose we wait until he awakens, whenever that is.
4 hours.
I mean, we did want to talk to some of those older mushrooms on the island, see if they could give us a better story of what he was when he was whole last time. Gizmo looks around.
Coop is muted. Don't know if that's intentional.
He's at BRB, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, I missed that. Alright, so are we scooping and taking the child with us back to the boat? Or I'm sorry, not back to the boat, but to go question the mushrooms on the island?
yes.
Alright. So you pick up the Mashura, you leave the cave. We'll say outside of the cave you'll find Coop dealing with the situation. None of the guards follow you. Nobody seems like anything's out of place. The corpse of the Mashura Ka is left behind, momentarily alone with Gizmo.
Oh. Just out of pure
Oh
curiosity.
no.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no,
Hold on,
I gave
hold
him
on,
this
hold on.
opportunity. I know what I'm doing.
Hold on. Before you all start assuming, do I feel any form of soul presence from this body?
There it is.
Give me an Arcana check.
Now hold on. There might not be one, and then I won't do something fucked up. You don't know.
Oh lord.
15.
A sliver, a reduction, an aftertaste. Not a soul, as you would know it, but the remains of something that perhaps was one still lingers.
Gizmo looks side to side. Is there anything looking at him right now?
Give me a perception check.
Besides God. Is God the only thing looking at him right now?
I'm gonna give you a perception
Oh.
check, and then if anybody wants to have stayed behind to like peep, they could roll against that 26.
Beat my nat 20. Do it.
Nope, out of sight, out of mind.
No, nobody's watching besides the spore guards, and they don't seem to care. I mean, they're not even looking directly at you.
I just love it when the DM gives you options that are going to be fucked up.
You should see me run an evil game sometime.
Gizmo will just lean down, whisper, I shall put it to good use, I promise. And he will use his necromantic abilities to absorb the sliver of a soul.
You just reach out and, like stealing candy from a baby, you pluck the remains of that soul stuff from its vessel, leaving it just as empty and hollow, spiritually, as it is now physically. Consumed by your Mashura in the physical, and by Gizmo in the metaphysical.
both me, the player, and now Gizmo have something going in their brains upon you saying that, DM, and I'm just like, oh no, why am I thinking this? Stop thinking this. That is fucked up. Do not do that.
Meanwhile, outside the cave, the completely oblivious party is now searching the island for elder mushrooms. Mushrooms who remember the original Mashura. How do we go about doing this? Socially?
Socially wouldn't be too bad. I could always poke around in the Spore Network and ask if they can point us towards any mushrooms old enough to remember the original Mashura
Before times.
from the before times.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Alright, so you begin
Not
reaching
until I
out.
got here.
You begin reaching out, and people are like, oh, hi, Marlene, how you doing? Hey, you just came out of the Mashuras. What happened? We felt a change. Something is different. We want to know. Just voice after voice after voice, each belonging to a different mushroom. Bombarding Marlene as she's the first one out.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's why we kind of need to talk to somebody old enough to remember the original Mashura. Because 2 Mashuras are becoming 1.
So that's what happened. The pieces are coming together. It's happening.
Oh, they sound excited about this, boys.
Well, yeah, we
All
don't
sound
want to
good.
be stuck here forever in the crazy Darkland either. We want that portal open. We got places to go, places to grow.
Well, we just have to bring this one to the other 2. And, again, that's why we would like to talk to some of the older spores, the ones that remember the previous Mashura. We want to know exactly what the history is there.
Oh, there's a couple of mushrooms that have been around a lot. They're kind of off by themselves, though. If you want to talk to them, they're old. You know, they don't like us. The youth. You know, our love of music and dancing.
I would still like to talk to them all the same,
Oh yeah,
if
of
you can
course. They're
point
all
me
on
in
the
their
north.
direction.
Yeah, they're all on the north side of the island. There's a little alcove, though. It's like a little community of just older mushrooms.
It's
Is
their
it
55
retirement?
plus. Yeah. You know, we'll just head on right up that way before we go and we find the other 2.
Okay, well, if you decide to go to the community, just ask for Bella. You can't miss her. She's the big portabella.
I was about to ask, is she a Portobello? What do you think, boys? Should we head that way?
Might as well.
All right. We'll head for the north side of the island and then go to the 55 plus community there.
Oh yeah. Gated?
Yeah, little gated 55 plus community.
It's like we walk to the other side of the island. We're moving through all these like rocky hills full of just these friendly mushrooms. Occasionally, like a new vibrant one will pop up that like Coop will try. Just kind of basically mix and matching his high. And then eventually you do come across just this overgrown fungal like wall and a bunch of like little mushrooms kind of basically playing games where they're quote unquote spitting spores at the wall and seeing how far they the spore wall knocks them back because it moves like a grapevine and actively slaps their spores out of the air. And it seems like these little kids are having fun.
Aw.
Oh, we got visitors. Oh, hi. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, we're here to talk to some of your elders. Learn a little bit of
Oh.
history.
Oh, yeah? You think you have to talk to the old ones? Ugh, they're on the other side of the wall. Try to get in to
All
talk to
right.
them, but they don't like to talk to us, so we just throw spores at them.
How do we get to the other side of the wall?
Oh, you just knock, and you ask to go in. And if they want you to go in, you'll go in. If not, well, there's a wall. You have to climb it. But that's, rude.
We'll try the polite way first, then. How does that sound, boys?
I mean,
Sure.
it's got to be better than throwing spores at a wall. And he spits another spore at the wall, and it just knocks it away like a baseball bat.
Who wants to knock?
Sure. I'll knock. I'll talk about how much I miss Mama. I'm sure that'll make them all relate, right? Because they've got children out there that they miss.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
So right as you're like walking up, Coop, everybody else who's not Coop can watch as one of like the little kid mushrooms who's spitting spores. You can almost see the light bulb go off, and they're waiting until Coop knocks to spit a spore by the wall, just to see what happens. And you can interrupt them if you want. You have an opportunity, or you could just let it happen. It's up to literally all three of you.
Hey, knock that off.
I wasn't gonna do anything.
I know better than that.
We were all kids once too. So, yeah. And this one here, she got up to a lot of trouble.
Oh, okay, I'll leave it alone. Sorry. And then the knocking happens, and the wall trembles. Who goes there?
Yo, it's Coop. I'm not sure if you heard about us on the island, but we have some questions about the Mashara and stuff. Like before the gates, or before the current problem. And we figure you guys would be a good way to help out. Plus, I miss my mom, and I'm her kid and stuff.
Give me a persuasion check or whatever social check you think would be most appropriate.
Oh, hell yeah.
God.
Let's go.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, you can.
All right, let's hope for a 2. You know what?
Hey,
It has a
natural
2 in it. It's a
12.
12. Woo!
For
We're
once.
back, boys. We're back.
Yeah. Meant to be.
All right, there's this moment when you're just like giving this. You could see the wall tremble. One of the vines reaches back like it's gonna slap you, like it did the spores that were getting spit at it, but it hesitates, and the vine drops. Now this is like about a 11-foot like fungal wall of just these thick fungal vines, and they begin to separate and pull apart, revealing pretty much 2 massive mounds of just fungal debris that they've been growing around as like a gate, and beyond which is a path that leads down into a cove that's separate from the rest of the island, and it's clearly just overgrown with the oldest, most wrinkly, saddest mushrooms you've ever seen. The rest of the island is like, they're all pretty, smooth mushrooms. There's a few weird ones here and there. This one, like, there's entire mushroom colonies that look like corpse hands reaching out from the ground. There's a bunch that are just these shriveled things weeping red. This is the place for the old mushrooms, but also the mushrooms that just don't want to be around happy people.
Sup, guys? How are your memories?
You just get like bombarded by a wall of just old curmudgeon-y voices, a lot of questions, accusations that you're someone's child, a lot of disgruntled sighs of like, oh, people who just, from younger sounding mushrooms who just don't want to be around people or other mushrooms like them. but it's just a wall of just randomness that's hard to decipher. So go ahead and give me a perception check to see if we can find a voice in here that seems more reasonable than the others. Oh, you are
Reasonable voices.
nothing if not perceptive. So, Coop, you're like sifting through these voices, and you do find a few that are a little bit more on par with what you're looking for. A couple of elderly. There's like a couple of elderly voices that just seem a little bit more sane. And one of them is like, "Oh yes, you wish to talk about the Mashora. I know about the Mashora. I also know about the Mashora.
Like back before it was ripped into 4 pieces?
Yes, the old Mushroom King. I know him. I remember.
Yeah. What was that like?
Oh, that was so long ago, dearie. It was a different world back then, a different time.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'd like to hear about it.
Oh, well, you see, we all over the islands, over all of them. I had almost an entire island by myself. I did. Ah, those were the days. Now I'm just cramped in this little cove. Ah, I miss my children.
Those were the days, huh? So like what happened?
Anyway, as I was saying, we used to be spread over all of these islands, and I had one almost all to myself. It was the most beautiful island you could ever see. Ah, those were great days, they were. But yes, the Mashura, I answered to him. He ruled all of this, from pretty much the left leg all the way to the right. I'm sorry, we were
Okay.
saying something.
Kinda. Just how did you find it? You liked it? It was good?
It was okay. The Mashura could be mean sometimes. He had his ideas about the way things should be run. So if you were on an island that wasn't being run this way, you'd hear about it. But it wasn't. Oh, I mean, what do you want to know exactly? Like it's a long time ago, but I remember most
Just
of
how
it.
you felt about that time. And then what happened to like
But it was
why
better this
did
time.
the
We had better music. There was just better people. I mean, I was on a whole island, so I like it a lot better. Now I'm stuck between a young woman who bleeds all over me and a young man who I don't. Music.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. So what happened like to the Mashar?
But as I was saying, so this is lovely island.
Oh.
We call it Diasha, but now I think it's called Diane. I was on the southern part of it, I think. And she's just like, it's really hard to get her to go where you actually want this lady to go. If I haven't made that clear yet.
Yeah, hurt cats to hurting old cats. Great.
Ma'am, if I could ask, could we get more direct history? We want to know about what happened with the Mashura and the gate, if possible.
Oh, like what do you mean? What happened to him? He was just here, and then one day, he was attacked. We are here, and the poor man, they cut him. They cut him up. They said, but when I rushed back to the island, he was fine. He was here, and he had a child. I had a wee little child with him. He looked the same. He talked pretty similar, but it was never the same after that. We ended up having to retreat all the way back to Sportheart. We used to have all the islands. Now we only have the 2. I mean, the 1. It's only 1 now, right? No, it's definitely 2.
What's the other island?
Oh, the other one is hold on. DM has forgotten the names. I'm sorry. The other one is Aquino. I almost said Lamath. The other one is Aquino, and then we have Aquino Minor, yeah. But we used to have all of it, including Centaurus. Centaurus was so beautiful back then. Covered with all the spores of my grandchildren, she was. Even had a nice little place in the center of it that we used to go. Rings of mushrooms for days, and people would come and visit us from strange places, appearing from those rings. I wonder if they're still there.
So, what you're saying is that you heard that they cut up the Mashura, but when you got there, the Mashura was there and he had a child.
Yeah, he looked the same, but he was a little bit different. Not. The old Mashura seemed more. I don't know, more powerful, maybe more decisive. He certainly didn't. He would never have retreated. I don't know why. But ever since then, we just give up more and more islands to these outsiders who keep appearing, and they don't even pay any taxes. And now I hear we have entire islands covered with parasites and dark mold. Mold! Can you believe it? Mold.
Hey, I think just something went click in the back of my brain.
Oh, what you got in that brain?
So the Druids came in, had the Mashura split up, placed a false Mashura, so that they could gain control of some of the islands. That's what I think my brain is kind of getting at. 'Cause it sounds like they were a lot farther spread, and then
Yeah. I still don't understand what false Mashura guy locked himself into a portal pathway with a demon.
yeah, you know what? Hey, ma'am, you wouldn't happen to know exactly why the Mashura locked himself on the other side of the portal?
Oh, is that true? I heard stories that maybe he was running away or trying to do something, maybe to save us. I don't know, but if you find him, slap him upside the head for me. What a stupid mistake that was. But why are you asking all these strange questions? What do you need the Mishora for?
Because we're gonna take all the little pieces of the Mashura that was cut up, put them back together, and give you back the, I guess, original Mashura. Is what's going on here?
Yeah.
That checks out.
Great.
Sounds about right.
Bring back the
Mhm.
Mashura King.
Oh, wait, are you saying that he really was cut up? What if he was cut up? Why did I see the actual Mashora there?
That was one piece of them.
Oh,
A
Wait,
small little child, their pieces, and then someone was potentially not the Mashura King, was impersonating the Mashura King?
what?
wait. Question. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting. Gizmo can't talk to them. Never mind.
Does anybody here have anything in their backstory that would give them any knowledge of planes or planar travel outside of this campaign's scope? I think the
Nope.
only person who
Yeah.
could maybe even say yes to this would be Gizmo.
We could always inform Gizmo of what is being said
That's
as
very
we say
true.
it.
True. Yeah, that's true. Because Gizmo would have one thing to add to this, and basically, could you ask the old lady, did the original Mushroom King, Musharna, whatever, look like? Points over at the child on Snaffle's back.
The child
Is
who's
that
Did they
what
look like? Did they look like that back then, or did they look different?
Did the original Mashura look like this tiny little guy right here back then, or was he different?
Oh, that's the Mashura Ka. That's the Mashura's kid. No, he was taller. He was a little bigger, but not too much bigger. The Mashura was never a large mushroom. No, he wasn't. No.
Honestly, this just seems to kind of corroborate what I'm thinking here. Is there was a false Mashura or something like that.
Or the original Musharna is Mushara. This naming convention is horrible. I'm just gonna say this now. You mushrooms have a horrible naming convention. I know you can't understand me. That's why I feel comfortable saying this to your face. But if my theory is, at least for what it's worth, I think there was the original Mushara, and it split itself into 4 of these children, but kept its original form, and the original form went into the gate.
That doesn't make a lick of sense.
Well, from what the old lady has been saying, apparently the original Mushara did not look like these. Points over at the kid. And
I
all
mean,
we have
yeah,
been
she said he was bigger, was all she said. And if something gets cut all up, then it gets smaller.
Did she say that they looked like these things but bigger? Like the kids but bigger?
Yeah.
The original. Oh, then never mind. I misheard. My bad.
You're fine.
From the description, I thought it was just like, oh no, it was more mushroom-like, not like humanoid mushroom-like.
All right. Does anybody have any like backstory knowledge of like planar travel or anything like face specific?
I mean, Gizmo's most of his backstory is he has amnesia, so I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you want to work with that?
Well, give me an Arcana check with disadvantage then.
All of
Yeah.
us, or
Just Gizmo.
all right.
Disadvantage. 13. Can I use my memories on this?
You can.
Okay.
The D it won't. I wouldn't recommend it though. You're not going to be able to beat the DC.
Could I use my inspiration to re-roll it?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Did I say I need to get a 13?
Okay. So while this conversation's being explained, there's nothing. You don't really gain any new insights or anything in the words that were basically, I guess, translated for you from Spore into Common.
Nope, I have nothing.
All right. So you've heard from this older mushroom, and you have some ideas, I presume.
Honestly, the only thing I'm getting from this is that we just keep merging Mashuras.
Well, that or we go to these other areas she was talking about. I don't know. They sounded interesting.
She was just listing all of the islands that we've already been on.
Well, no. She listed the, what was it, Diana? That was the one with the Black Plague on it.
And she also mentioned Centaurus as well.
As well as Centaurus.
I think she was just reminiscing.
I mean, fair, but you never know. Maybe there's something there. There are a number of islands that are not even connected to these mushroom guys that might hold some form of connection that we're not even taking into consideration.
I mean, do we have a reason to go there other than she mentioned them?
Well, more answer. I'm as confused as you. I'm just trying to get all the notes and processes down.
Honestly, it just seems like. What do the two of you think? We're just going to sit here bickering about this if you don't pipe or chime in.
What?
I think that answers your question, Marley.
I don't know what I expected.
It is hard being the smartest people in the room. I understand, Marlene.
Yeah.
Well, our only idea that I can think of is go to the last of these guys, I guess.
Yeah, that seems to be
Bring them in, combine them. Then we got all the big Mashurna guy back, and then Mashura King. He's sure a king.
And then we
But-
can just go home or deal with whatever the fallout of that is.
True.
Yeah, I think the king will just deal with it.
Well, no, they said that if we take the parasitic one's word for truth, they can't even fight the thing. They can get us through as safely as they can, but they aren't strong enough to fight a demon prince.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Said he didn't know.
Regardless, if we are to get the new Mishorma back, I vote we get our cheating little guy to be the host of it all.
Oh, that matters? Who's
I
who in
don't
the zoo?
I don't think it matters. But we raised
I
this
see
one to cheat at cards, and I want to see that pay off.
Exactly. It's like a Pokemon. I want to see my Pokemon evolve. Is that so wrong?
Yeah, I put
What's a
my
Pokemon?
IVs in the right place. Damn it.
What's IVs?
Individual value. You know what? Never mind.
Like, I know what they are, but are we speaking? Just Marlene busts out a Game Boy from somewhere. What?
Don't I, she stole a spoon from a Githyanki and also this Game Boy.
Yeah.
You'll find out when you're older about the Pokemons.
God,
Right.
I can't wait for Spoon Marlene to show up.
Spoon Marlene.
Is it Marlene made of spoons or?
It's a Githyanki who's also named Marlene, but it's spelled different.
I see.
A little more aggressive with the apostrophes.
So who's Marnie then?
Marnie is my UNT wizard from another campaign that I'm in.
Oh, okay. So you've got Marnie,
Who-
Marlene, and Marlene.
Yep. Marnie is also having her own crisis of she has joined a monster hunting group.
But they are the monsters.
No, it's she's a coward.
Oh. Maddie,
Ah.
Marlene, Madeline, Marnie. Yeah. No reason
Yeah.
to ever get those confused. Every single freaking session. I've
For real, my brain is fried.
called someone wrong.
I will say, though, that after you've kind of talked to these old people for a little bit,
Yeah.
Mashura will stir. Who's holding the Mashura?
I am.
I think Snaffle.
The Mashura will stir. My head hurts. Oh, feels like I have
What?
a huge headache.
Why? What's up, little bro?
No, I just kind of absorbed an entire part of my existence. I didn't realize it would have a hangover. I know what a
Oh.
hangover is.
That's just called growing and gaining experience.
How much do you have to drink on the boat, man? To learn what the hangover was.
I think this is more of a psychic hangover.
You know, I'd tell you to eat some mushrooms and go on a trip, but because that's definitely psychic. It's psychic-delic.
Okay, but
God damn it.
the Mashura actually doesn't even get the joke. He just kind of runs it. Yeah, why would we go though? We do need to take a trip. I know.
We do. You gonna be okay though to go on a trip?
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Maybe we could just rest for a night. Well, I guess it's all night.
I'm fine with resting for about maybe 8 hours, 9 hours, maybe.
Yeah, you need to sleep, little guy.
Yes.
Like we can sleep. It's been a voyage, that's for sure.
It has been a bit of a
Needs-
trip.
And I mean, like taking two souls and making them into one, or parts of souls and stitching them back together. Frankensoul. Yeah, it's gotta take some energy. So yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about the soul thing, but it does feel like I was ripped into tiny little pieces and then glued back together in sort of some paper mache facsimile of life.
That's
also,
deep.
I'm
man.
hungry.
That's called adulthood. It's fine.
Okay.
Enjoy your youth, man. Yeah, I'm. What do you? Yeah, you're hungry.
Oh, I need some.
We should-
I just need
Nutrients?
some nutrients. Yeah, I'll be fine. I think it's just part of this experience. Coop, can you do me a huge favor though?
Sure, bud.
He kind of hops off Snaffle and he walks up the coop, and he like lifts up his stubby little arms because he's grown a little bit, but not much.
Oh, come here, buddy.
So he
Yeah.
just lifts, but he's like motioning you to come down.
Oh, okay. I thought he was doing uppies.
He places his hands on each of your shoulders and makes contact with one of your eye stalks until you fold the
Uh-huh.
other one over so you can actually more easily make full eye contact with the little guy.
All right.
Towards the end there, I was looking around because I was kind of scared and I couldn't see you. I looked for you, but you weren't there. Why weren't you there?
Because the last one that we saw, its back of its head was eaten. I don't know, torn open, and that was pretty gruesome. And I didn't know if you had to do the same thing.
Oh, so you were scared. You were worried, right?
Yeah, I didn't want there to be pain, and I didn't want to have to witness that pain. And I knew it was the right thing to do, but it was just it could have been hard, right?
Yeah.
Look at you, you're all good.
Can I ask you one favor though?
Yeah, sure, ask away.
I don't know if I do this again with the other guy, if it's gonna be the same or not. I don't know if I'm gonna change. But when the time comes for the next thing to happen, regardless if it's me or the other me, it would really make me happy if you would watch me at the end there, just in case.
Oh, if you want, yeah, okay. I can, for you. Yeah.
Thank you. I was really scared when I didn't see you, and I don't want to be scared like that again.
I'm sorry for that, man.
It's
I didn't
okay. I
intend for you to
understand that you were scared too. I didn't know.
Just two little guys scared together, hey?
Yeah. We're both a
It was
bunch
like
of scaredy
fist bump.
cats. Just a little fist bump.
Yeah. Scaredy cats. We gotta wait. We've got a unconscious cat in a shell that probably shouldn't be unconscious. Kalane's been sleeping too long.
Well,
Anything you can do about that? Maybe?
I don't know. I'll have to look at them. But before I do, I want to give you something as a thank you.
Oh, okay.
And with that, he like reaches into his overly large pockets and he pulls something out that's like really kind of gummy and like dense looking. Shakes his little head, puts that back, and he's like digging through his pockets looking for something before finally, he pulls out basically a set of beads
I was testing.
of ivory. It's
Oops,
like
sorry.
looks like a prayer beads of ivory and some kind of shell, maybe like cowrie shell, carved cowrie shells. I found this a long time ago, and I don't know why, but it just makes me feel like you. So I want you to have it.
Neat. I'll like take it. Be like, is it like a necklace that I can put around?
It is a necklace that has a spot you can place a holy symbol if you have one. Yeah.
Yeah, just put it around. Like, hey, make me look good, guys. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
It suits
like
you,
it.
honestly.
Yeah. And I'll take a holy symbol.
Gives
You know.
beach bum vibes.
Nice. And then Maddie's symbol, I'll just like try to affix it. Does it work?
It
Yeah, I think it
affixes pretty easily. In fact, once it's affixed, it becomes attuned, And once that happens, all the little colorful cowrie shells actually shift a little bit and become snail shells. Just colorful little snail shells all around the necklace with a few prayer beads mixed in.
It's like I'm in Mardi Gras, man.
Yay! I knew that would look so good on you.
Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy. I like this new look. I like this new dig. It's a pretty sweet accessory.
And
I feel like I just need a beach hat or something, though.
where did Uncle Gizmo? Oh, Uncle Gizmo, come here! I got something for you too. I stole
Uncle
it.
Gizmo.
I stole it using the things Marlene taught.
You have done well this day. Gets close to the little one. What do you have to give me?
I hope this helps you. I stole it. I stole it from it was an old mushroom. I don't think he was using it anymore. And holds up a little pearl.
I shall use this wisely. Is it just a pearl worth 100 gold pieces, or is it something more?
Depends on if you're attuned to it or not.
I attune to it.
Pearl of power.
Yee, I'll take it.
And I can't remember the name offhand, but it's the necklace that gives you channel divinity back and then +1 to your saving throws.
Oh, okay. Amulet of Devout.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
It's a +1 upgradable though.
Okay. Sweet. When you originally said it, I was like, is this a necklace of prayer beads?
I
That'd
did
be
describe it like prayer beads, but I did mean it to be. I just wanted the shells to transform when you attune to it.
The shells are awesome. I love it.
Okay, I hear you have a cat I'm supposed to look at.
I pull Kalain out of my shell.
Oh wow. Okay, set him down. And he begins casting detect magic ritualistically.
Alright. She'll set her poor kitty down.
I didn't even know I could do this until recently, so maybe that's a new thing that happened because of the merge. I have magic now. It's over for you bitches. I have spells. Okay, that was out of character, but still.
I know. These guys are too powerful.
You'll never regret
Swear.
this.
Swear words have been unlocked.
I'm a child with a nuke. This is a problem. So yeah, it begins casting detect magic. Let's see. After a while, I don't think he has any spells on him. It's nothing I seem to be able to fix. It looks like he's just sleeping really deeply. I wanted to keep it honest. I'll actually roll for the kid. I don't think I beat Gizmo's insane check earlier. I did not. So no, no new information. It's clearly Kalain is being held asleep on the other side, quote unquote.
Then it definitely has something to do with that fucking dream tree stump thing that we owe money or something.
You don't want to owe money to the Dream Mafia. I'm just saying. Okay, with that, Kalain is handed back. I'm so sorry, I couldn't help him.
It's okay, little buddy.
Sorry, my roommate just got back from college.
Ooh. We're just trying our best here, so that's okay. Well, we'll figure it out eventually.
Alright, so, are we gonna all sleep and then go to the scary island full of lightning grass?
Yep.
Yeah.
This sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure this will be fine with all of my friends here to protect me.
Maybe we leave the little guy here.
But how am I gonna eat his death spores if I'm here? I gotta be there to do it.
Well, what if we kill him and bring him to you?
Oh, I have to be there when he dies, or I can't eat his death spores. They rot fast.
What if we knock him unconscious and bring him to you, then kill him in front of you? There.
Y'all
Perfect.
remember he told us that he can keep the spores off of us, right?
I did say that. Also, Gizmo, that's cheating. I like it.
See? See? See, you are learning well, young Padawan.
See, Gizmo, you and I agree on so many things. I do not know why we don't always get along.
It's because we're both too smart for our own good, Marlene.
I was gonna say, like, usually there's the, like, if you live with yourself, you'd hate yourself.
We are not
Oh,
that
God.
much.
I think it's because he wants to help and Marlene wants to use her smarts and stuff for personal gain.
Yeah, you're the
And
same person.
also the gain for the guild, so
Oh, finally the mushroom child turns to Marlene. Oh, and I had this apparently stored away from you this entire time, but I think I was saving it for a special occasion, or I was just hoarding it, like a dragon. The one that, the Mashur Khan, not the one who was on the, they're both me, but you get it. And he
Yeah.
reaches into his pockets and he pulls out a small little gem that's just glowing. This gem always produces light. That way now you'll never get hungry.
That's adorable.
That's adorable. She takes it. Well, thank you very much.
Yay. Okay, so, he kind of looks around. Man, the future looks so weird. I don't think I'm ready for this kind of adult angst.
What? You can see into the future?
No, but I dread it a little bit more now than I did a few hours ago.
Oh man, that's why I don't know.
That's so real.
You just want to get high?
You know what? I'll try it.
Maybe we can learn how to smoke that spiny grass, and it'll be a good time.
Smoking parasitic spores. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to spend my teenage years.
I was like, hell, why not, right? I mean, we don't know.
That's how you spent yours. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Look at me. I turned out great.
Let's get high and have fun.
Oh no.
And that's where we'll end our session.